Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
Your head like the pettiest reason that you stop fucking with a woman or you ghosted her.
The pettiest reason.
I got one for you, man. While you think about it, I was reminded.
Yeah, I can't think.
Someone
Well, what's yours?
Someone messaged me the other day and it was like, just speaking, it was like, yeah, you just stopped fucking with me out the blue and whatnot. But we had went to this. This was back when I was in Colombia. We had went to a comedy show, right? To the comedy house, and it was some local guys there. It wasn't like no big comedian, just something, getting out the house, going somewhere, like one of our first times going out. And first thing, she wore wedges. I hate wedges with a passion, man.
Yeah.
Women do not wear no damn wedges with me. If we going out on no date, don't put them shits on. But so
fire joint,
huh?
The Miss Doubtfire joint.
Yeah. So then in watching the comedy show, man, she was annoying as fuck. Like you remember on Nutty Professor when Buddy Love went in the club when Dave Chappelle was up there like telling his jokes and
he was just
yeah, that's how she was. And I was just looking at her like it wasn't even that funny, but like she was like falling all over the place and like slapping me on the shoulder and shit, laughing.
Yeah.
Bro, the nigga on this side of me, he was looking at me like, this nigga was looking at me like he's looking at me
the way you just got the character just now, bro. Oh my god.
Nigga was looking at me like, bro, the fuck is wrong with your woman? But I was so embarrassed in that motherfucker, dog. It was, motherfuckers turn around and look at this shit, see what the fuck is going on. I was like, damn.
Man, I really want to answer the question, man. I can't think of nothing, though, man. I'm pretty sure it's been something petty, but I can't think of it at the moment.
Man, let's get this shit started, then we talk about what up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic the podcast. Let me slow the fuck down. But y'all know who it is, y'all. Dre the Nomad, Rez the Prime Minister. Feel like we just got done recording the episode, which we probably did. But we right back at y'all. Get something in quick before we get, our day started, man. What's good with you?
Man, I'm cool, man. Up in the DMV area, man. Enjoying myself. It's probably the last time for my mom get the opportunity to see Adonis and my my step pops. So we rocking out up here now, man. And as you can see, I'm outside, sunroom, man, enjoying what is somewhat of a cool breeze, and just something different. Went and seen the Mystics yesterday. Shout out to the Mystics. Watch the Mystics. Shout out to the WNBA, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to them, bro. And I watched them play the Las Vegas Aces yesterday. It was a good game, tight game. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. Going to see the Nationals today. Play the Mets. I'm in there with a Darryl Strawberry jersey, even though I don't really give a damn about your team. But we played villain today, man. But I'm enjoying my week, man.
Nationals just made a big trade that really helped the damn Padres out.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Yesterday, yeah, the Padres might end up in the damn World Series.
Really?
Yeah, but
So
good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Man, I ain't doing shit. I'm chilling. I'm get on the road, go back. I got to go down to Colombia and take this damn pressure washer back tip, man. Dog, last night, I did me a little Taco Tuesday night, and I made me Hennessy margarita. First time I ever made one. Nigga, you talking about a nigga on his ass? Boy, that's. I don't know if my measurements was off or what, but I was like I used a little fishbowl glasses that I got. So you know, the big shit. Yeah, I was halfway through that shit, nigga. I was like. This the one right here. That motherfucker had me on my ass though. I was like, God. But I guess so. Mixing Hennessy and tequila together. That don't sound like the.
I mean, that sounds like the recipe of that to do that. I'm not a mixologist, but.
And plus, I ain't know no proper measurements anyway. I think I put like 2 or 3 shots of Hennessy in it, 2 or 3 shots of tequila. And yeah, it was went down quick. Damn, I was feeling it. Yeah, man. No, I'm pretty sure no announcements, man. I ain't really got no episode recap because our last episode just came out, so you know
it just dropped this morning, man. Yeah. So. Listen, I didn't even know, honestly, you know, I knew it was going to drop. I didn't know when you were going to drop, but I got into one of my group chats and my partner was like, oh, what a surprise. We got a treat, you know, Wednesday morning episode out. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool.
I meant to do it Tuesday, but I was bullshitting. I was like, well, let's do it on Wednesday. But, you know, I really don't have nothing to talk about sports. I'm pretty sure our lady listeners and viewers are thrilled to hear that.
Doing cartwheels right now, right?
Yeah, thrilled to hear that. Hey, you know what? Someone said y'all should get like shirts made for women that say pretty girls listen to Unapologetic Podcast.
Pretty girls listen to Unapologetic the podcast. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's put it together. Yeah. I mean, that's vague, but I think we could take that that idea and.
You're right. Okay. You're right. And speaking of that, it's probably about 2 or 3 people in the last couple days, you know, that listen to us. We're just talking about chemistry and you know us talking, and then you know it was like, you know what? I haven't even met Dre, and it feel like I know him. Just by watching the podcast and listen to y'all, like I just feel like y'all family. Like I know y'all. Like I just sit there and listen and talk to the TV. I'll be talking back and shit. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm like that. But
yeah,
people say they feel like they know you.
Well, that's cool, man. That's cool. I'm glad. I'm honored. You know what I'm saying? That that's what we do it for, man. You know, we're doing it to let people in on our thoughts and our brains on what it is that we got going on and how we move. And I think over the course of time, I don't shy away from. You can pretty much tell based on the topic for the most part when it comes about. I think. What my response is going to be, you know what I mean? So the fact that people are catching on to it, I think that's a good thing, you know. I only know how to tell it one way, so.
Right. Even though we said we didn't have no sports to talk about, Deshaun Watson, 6-game suspension. Do you think the NFL is going to appeal? Do you think 6 is good enough?
How is he getting 6 when Calvin Ridley bet $1,200 on FanDuel and he got a year?
Which is true. I guess that part of the integrity of the game. But fuck, look at the Dolphins
and the tampering and whatnot.
Yeah, that should have just happened to them. Well, they said that there was no games like throwing of the games that the owner didn't, but you still suspended him. So you suspended him for something, tampering. But you know, Brian Flores said, "Look, they was trying to throw him a bag to throw games."
Yeah, right. That's what I'm about to say. That's he said that straight drop. I mean, is his word not good or something? Maybe not because of what went on in the situation. Maybe they just believe he just throwing out bullshit or whatever. But man, NFL is full of cheaters. People cheat in sports, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? on all levels of cheating. It is what it is. And if you don't believe that, you're a motherfucking fool. So I'm not surprised when stuff comes out. But to answer your question, 6 games. I mean, again, was he found guilty of anything, bro? Like, was he?
Nope, he wasn't.
Okay, well, then, I mean, hey, I'm a firm believer in if he wasn't found guilty of anything, then he shouldn't be suspended anyway. But let me clarify. However, if the NFL feels like he did something, it was some type of wrongdoing that he has or whatnot, or he committed, then so be it, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. It is a business, so he just wasn't gonna walk away, scot free. He wasn't. So at the end of the day, 6 games, 6 games. Like, he won't be in week 1. So
right. And I think the difference between him and Calvin Ridley is the NFL punished Calvin Ridley. Deshaun Watson's came down from a independent entity. A judge reviewed it.
Okay. I didn't know
the NFL didn't do it, didn't say it. But something else that's interesting, man. The last 2 years I thought about this, and then we can get off sports. The Panthers, right? They traded for
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold. Who they play week 1?
The Jets.
They just traded for Baker Mayfield. And who they play week 1?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't think it's not. Don't think it's not theatrics behind this shit, dog. Yeah. Don't think it's not, bro. Yeah. It is. It is.
Yeah.
I promise you, it is. I can assure you that at any time. That's why they wait. They do it by design. That's why they wait to bring out schedules and this and that and third. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course. It just calls for better for it. Put it like this. Looking back on it, me being a fan, I was happy that Cam was back last year. But if you don't think that David Tepper was looking at that as an opportunity to get more tickets sold on the back end, now looking at it now, that's what I'm saying? The reunion shit, like, okay, we suck. Let's pack the house out. Let's get a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? They use that, man. You know what I mean? They use that, man.
Yeah, I got you. We saw Georgia is now they're passing a law. Well, I guess it's going to be put in place to where unborn children can be claimed on taxes.
That's wild.
But I think they said either 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, they can be claimed on taxes, or when a heartbeat can be detected. Which I guess plays in line with all this Roe versus Wade shit. Because if you're going to make a woman keep a baby, then
hey, that's a good point. That's a good point, bro. That's a good point. That's a good point. If you're gonna make them have the baby, then you the incentives that they get for having said baby, bro. Unborn or not. Play, man. I get it. I get it on that end, but then we go back to the child support too.
Yeah,
you gotta think. You know what I mean? You can't be one. You can't be on one side and then be on the other side. You know what I mean?
You're right.
So,
didn't we say that the other episode when we was talking about it? No, we didn't mention it.
Like,
yeah. No child support. We didn't mention it, but they said that no. When whatever state that was, that they said the woman and the woman cannot get a divorce until after her pregnancy. So if a man and a woman is going to get divorced and she's pregnant, won't be granted a divorce until after she had the baby. And that's for paternity purposes and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
But that means they would then backdate they could backdate this man for child support to, her, until when she was, in her 6th week.
Yeah. We spoke on that. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we spoke on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
So that's the thing, man. It's sticky when it comes down to what's going on with these laws or whatnot, bro. Like, maybe looking at it and saying, hey, well, I'm all for the taxes because the taxes benefit the woman. The child support benefits the woman also, but it's just a hit at what was said, man. So I had to do my homework on it.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna look more into it. I just seen it, I think yesterday or late yesterday. So excuse me. Apparently, Neil's been fucking around. His wife listed like this long post that I'm not going to read, but he put out a post yesterday that I will read because it's a little shorter. Ladies, don't kill me is not me siding with anybody. She just had a long post, and I guess what he posted is, I guess, more of what I guess was interesting, and to be talked about. Excuse me. So he said, for the sake of our children, my family and I will work through our challenges behind closed doors. Personal matters are not meant to be addressed and dissected in public forums. I simply ask that you please respect me and my family's privacy at this time.
All right.
Coming off the heels of, yes, his wife going public saying, everything.
8 years. You've been fucking off. I was quiet. It's over with. Fuck on. Yeah.
So should she have went public?
I don't know. I mean, listen. So I've been in a situation where the whole not necessarily in depth as far as what's going on in my relationship or whatnot. I've been on the back end of it or receiving end of it also. It doesn't make sense to me, but if that's a part of your fucking healing, then so be it. Like it is what it is. Like you can't. One thing about it is maybe that's a part of her healing. Maybe I don't know what her reason is for it. Because some women don't. Some women just say, hey, it's unnecessary. Some men don't. Some men do. Some men don't. I think it's about your personality. Right. Personally, me, I'm not gonna go public with because I've been done wrong. I'm not gonna go public with shit. That happened to me or whatever the case may be because it's not anybody's business. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I fell into that trap a long time ago with the whole social media, all this shit, and it ended up backfired on me. You smell me? Like, so, no. Keep that shit in house. There ain't nobody what's going on.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Okay. I think her post comes from, of course, a place of hurt. And, a lot of people, when they just do shit when they're hurt.
Off impulse.
Yes, it's off impulse and probably shouldn't have been done. Which sometimes they say, before you hit the send button, think about it for a minute, whatever else. But hey, look, you can't say I'm out here in these streets making you look stupid if you the one that's putting all the business out here on social media.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know he was fucking around on her like that, and I'm pretty sure a whole lot of other people didn't know either.
Well, I did.
Huh? well, I mean, yeah.
I knew.
But
it was also it was also said that they were mending things and they just renewed their vows. I think a few months ago or whatever. So we don't know what happened or what gave her, what tipped her cup over, if you will.
Yeah,
he probably got caught up again, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what all signs lead to.
Yep. But I mean, truth be told, that's how he got her.
Really?
Yeah, he was fucking around on a woman before her, with her.
I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah.
So kind of how you get them is how you lose them type of deal.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
All right, then that I did not know.
Right. Right. So
you know what they say that bitch karma undefeated now.
Yeah. Undefeated. Hard body blows. But I don't know. I don't think the post should have been made. I do think one thing you should want to do, regardless of how hurt you are, how you feel, especially when you share children with somebody, is to not try to make them look like shit in front of everybody else. Now, if he's out here like recklessly cheating on her and everybody know it, then I guess. But for I would say the same thing. If you was to try to make one of your baby mamas look bad just because they fucked you over, you know what I'm saying? It looks right. Man do it anyway. Like you gonna get called all kind of 5-letter words and 4-letter words and everything else.
Yeah, well, you know what? I want one thing about it, even in the midst of what I've been through, man. I never took it to social media and was like, hey, well, this is what's happened to me. This is what's this that. Like, I never did that, man. Unless somebody poked me.
Mm-hmm.
Skylar mom poked me one day. You know what I'm saying? Okay. She poked me, and I had to air that ass out. You know what I'm saying? But what Bow Wow say had to smack that ass. You know what I'm saying?
Give a little pow pow.
Yeah, you feel the little tap. You know what I mean? But that's not my thing, man.
Yeah,
that's not my thing. I rather keep it in the house and I eat mine, and I will let the people who need to know or vent to the people that I'm most comfortable with, not just somebody that just so happened to come across my page to know my business. That's just not the way I'm gonna give it up ever.
Yeah. Has a woman ever tried to force you, after you fucked up and you did something, force you to, put some shit on social media?
Yes.
Ugh. Why did he do that?
Like I guess it's just like I don't know, grabbing your nuts, if you will, them grabbing their nuts and saying, all right, well, now I'm in control. If you want me, then do this. You got to show me this, right? Well, guess what? In all actuality, a player ass nigga, that shit's not going to fucking matter. He could do that shit, and then he's going to get into his fucking, get into the DM or the text messages of the next bitch and be like, yo, this is all for show. Like, it's,
Yeah.
If you play it like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And these days, there's a lot of those guys. I know a few. So so that means nothing. And then in today, it's people that are actually okay with being the other person. So all right, yeah, put on for your little girlfriend, your little boyfriend, your little family, whatever you got going on. When you ready, goddamn, get back in the octagon. We gonna fuck about it and laugh about it, type shit.
Yeah,
people like that out there, dog. So yeah, I never understood that either. Like that shit's just stupid. But I've done it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. I had the pressure on me to make a post and do all other kind of shit, and and at that point in time, you're like, you know what? I just want my woman back. I'm just going, you know what I'm saying? But
but guess what? 9 times out of 10, though, the crazy part about it is all that's doing is opening up Pandora's box to ask for more shit.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You are right.
Okay.
So, I saw this post, man, and it said this woman is okay with her man going on a 2.5-week vacation with his ex. Now, to dig a little deeper into it, it says these co-workers was talking, and one of the co-workers, she's been dating this man for about 8-9 months now. Him and his ex had planned the trip prior to them breaking up, and it was already paid. Everything paid. They were locked in the trip. The ex said, I already paid my money. I'm going. Old boy is like, I got my money. I can't find nobody to take this trip and go. So his woman told him, look, I trust you. Have fun.
Okay. So you asked me, am I am I with it?
Let's play both sides. Would you do it? Would you take this trip?
I would not take the trip.
Mm-hmm.
I would not take the trip.
Even if your woman told you she trusted you and said go?
I would not take the trip.
Right.
Because I think that it's funny. It's funny that we talk about that because hell, not too long ago, I was just in this situation a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right when it came down to going to Africa. Right.
Okay.
Right. So at the end of the day, I'm like, all right, well, the only difference is that I knew, like, I was like, all right, let me see how this thing play out. Right. I didn't really drop no dough on it, but of course, but I was, kind of a stickler on the jump, you know what I mean, for the trip. But then now I'm thinking about, things have changed, you know what I'm saying, in my personal life and my relationship, things have changed. So I had to think about that shit. Like, all right, how would, how would my youngin feel if I real life went on this trip with my ex-wife? You know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't going to be just her and I, it was going to be like 30 people. Mm-hmm. But I thought about it. I'm like, so I just kind of let it go by the wayside. Like, all right, as much as I would like to do it, like, fuck it. I'm not fucking with that. I ain't even bring this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool.
Right. Would you be okay with your lady doing it?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Me for one, no, not gonna happen. Don't even fix your mouth to say.
Don't even fix your mouth
to even ask would I be okay with it. Baby, I had this trip planned. Money's already paid for. I can't find nobody to take it, so I can't. If I cancel it, I'll be losing said amount of money. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
So you pay all that bread and now you can't go.
Damn, that's fucked up. You can't go. I wouldn't even. Damn, that's fucked up. You can't go. Damn. Because I'm assuming that's what you're telling me for. Like you just can't go. You ain't, asking me if it's okay or not. Like
you would never do something stupid like that.
Damn, I hate that for you. Like shit.
I hate that for you. It's hilarious.
And I wouldn't even attempt to entertain that or try to do it.
So so you would charge to the game.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, you have. Yeah. Agree.
As much as I feel like okay, my woman told me like, no, I trust you. Have fun. I don't want you to lose this money. As much as I would think that's just a setup.
You think it's a booby trap, right?
I think it's a motherfucking booby trap.
Nigga, the minute that they call military veterans and all that shit, you on the phone with your girl, nigga, she's gonna to left. You say, well, you loading?
Yeah.
Oh, she gonna throw up. Oh, go up, bro.
Mm-hmm. And listen, and don't answer. Let one phone call get missed. Not even phone call. It's gonna be all FaceTime.
All FaceTime.
It's gonna be all FaceTime.
All FaceTime.
That motherfucker gonna be watching you sleep. Now plug your phone up. Plug your phone up when you lay down. And position it so I can see you and talk to you.
Bruh, side note, that is the dumbest, most irritating shit to me. Oh my God. You want to get under my skin, man. Tell me to sit my phone up while I'm winding down to go to sleep. Oh my God. I hate it.
I had a good friend, a guitar like that. Like her she's a black girl. She was engaged to a white guy, and he just he was that insecure.
Yeah.
He's always said that, he just thinks like he's gonna lose me, some black guy, because I got a lot of male friends. Like someone's just gonna take me, and like she used to be like, yeah, I gotta go upstairs, go to the room, and such and such is about to call me. And she was like, she would literally fall asleep on the phone with him on FaceTime, and that shit be positioned.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And if the phone hang up, she say he'll call back.
Yeah, once upon a time, bro, I was in that same predicament, man, and I hated it because at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, even if I'm saying I'm winding down, I'm getting ready to go to sleep, it doesn't mean that I'm about to go to sleep right here at this very second. Like as soon as I close my eyes, I'm just going to sleep. No, take my time. Like maybe I want to do a little scrolling. Maybe I want to, like maybe I just want to sit back and think. See now, motherfucker, do that to me today. I'm clear. Like, listen, when I'm winding down, guess what? I don't give a damn what you want or what you got going on.
Right.
I got so much on my brain and on my heart that I have to deal with day in, day out. That's my time to wind down, to let everything go to just whatever went, so that I can get good sleep. That does not include you.
Mm-hmm. That's that. Yeah, that decompress time.
Yeah, it goes for anybody, not just significant other. I'm talking about anybody.
Mm-hmm.
My time, that's it, bro. I'm not omitting shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy though. But for someone to do that, but yeah, if you take that trip, that's gonna happen. When you get back, it's gonna be a lot of slick shit said. You can't even have no good like memories on that trip. Like if anything happens, because of course she's gonna ask you, like, tell me, like, how was it? What happened? Da da da. Oh yeah, I had a great time. What was great about it? Like oh. So yeah, I don't think you would ever live that shit down. No. And your story better be the same every time you say something, because that motherfucker will carry Mason you.
It ain't, yeah, of course. It ain't. It ain't worth it.
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
I take the L.
I don't know if you saw this. Man fly. He flew the girl out. She didn't want to have sex with him.
Right.
He said adios and canceled her return plane ticket. She was tight because she was like, "How you gonna do that to me? I ain't bringing no money out here with me to buy a plane ticket back. XYZ. Da 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 da." You have this side and that side. If a man flies you out just because he flew you out here, don't mean he should have sex with you.
Okay.
You're right. But if you're a woman and you're accepting a plane ticket to come see a motherfucker that you don't know like that, maybe you should have figured that out or addressed that prior to, because like me and you said a month or two ago, we talked to one of our good friends. We kind of said the same thing. Like, listen, niggas ain't like flying out to see you just to play, checkers and, just
throw
because. So and then why are you even going somewhere where you don't have enough money to return yourself if shit goes left?
Now that's where the rubber meets the road, man. Because I will never understand why you will put yourself in that predicament. Like, oh, okay, well, especially if you don't know somebody like that, you don't know what they're capable of. You don't know what's on the biscuit, and I have a hard time believing that the correspondence between the two of these individuals did not lead to some way somehow about sex or kinkiness or whatever. Like I just have a hard time. It's possible.
It is,
but I think it's highly unlikely. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm with you because honestly, I think the majority of women that I know, and a lot of other these niggas know. Hell, if she say, "Dre, I'm flying you out here to Texas to come see me," she fucking.
Yeah. Like,
majority of women would tell you the same thing. If I fly a nigga out here, he giving me some dick.
They running up through there. Yeah.
So, and that's because they say so. Like, isn't it? Like he if he don't think he fucking, like, he out his mind. So I mean, a lot of these women are like that. So why wouldn't you think that a man would think the same thing?
Look, Ali said Ali said he got flued out and missed out on a six-figure deal, six-figure job because he ain't fucked none.
Damn. Yeah. Condolences.
Imagine that.
But shout out to we're all adults here, Pop.
I messaged him quick, bro. You should have, hey, bro. I told him, I said, bro, you should have busted open, bro.
Yeah, nigga, that would have been a performance out of this world.
What?
I would have.
You locking me in at six? You know what I'm saying? You locking me into at least 100 in the South. You locking me in to at least 100.
All right.
Man, I'm like, man, I'm talking crazy to you now.
I'd have took a bow after that performance.
Bow,
curtsy, whatever. Yeah,
I'm trying to arm bar everything.
But yeah, so I there's a lot of things that I think is wrong with this, and then these certain situations like I don't think she's dumb at all. She should have known or at least thought that, okay, this man probably gonna want something. Yeah, these niggas got money. Some of these niggas got money. They could blow a bag and don't miss it. They could buy you a ticket and it's nothing. But it's not a lot of motherfuckers that's just doing this shit out the kindness of their heart. Or you just seem nice and I'm just going to buy you a ticket so we can hang out and go to Dave and Buster's and, then you can fly back home and,
Calm down now. Calm down, Red. Motherfucker, take a shot, settle down. I'm dead. I'm dead, bro. I'm not fucking with you, bro.
It's going down. Hey, I mean, that should be one of the thoughts in your mind. That is going down.
Bro, that was the silliest conversation that I've had. You know what I'm talking about. That was by far the silliest shit. Bottom line up front, man. Hey, listen. The motherfucker put some money on a ticket to get you out here, bro. 9 times out of 10, the expectation is that you will be intimate. Man, woman, cat, look, it does not matter. Like, let's stop fooling those ladies, men. Let's stop it. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Right.
There's somebody there to do it.
Yeah.
But not a lot.
Right. So with that, because a lot of the emphasis is placed on that and then money. The phrase, what came up? The phrase, if she giving you some pussy, she should be able to ask you for money.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Well, if I'm giving you the meat, that means I should be able to ask you for money too.
True. That's a fair exchange. I would think that's a fair exchange. You getting something, I'm getting something. But for a lot of women, pussy is placed on a pedestal way above dick.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's an exchange. It's like, but if you was to say, okay, let's skip all the formalities, all that dumb shit, and say, hey, how much for some pussy? That wouldn't go over so well, would it?
You know what I think? I think today it would go over more than what it may have made, let's say 5 years ago.
You think so? Well, I mean, because a lot of these motherfuckers acting that way, like if you're giving me some, then they should be asking for money. So how about I skip all the other shit and just say, hey, how much for some? Like, let's stop playing with each other. But I think the optics don't sound right, because now you're gonna say, oh, what you think, I'm a prostitute or I'm selling pussy or something? Well, I didn't say that. You said that you gave me some pussy, so you should be able to ask me for money.
I'm telling you, man, some of the stories that I've heard over the past couple of years, when it came down to people that I had no idea would give it up like that, like where it went from, you know, two people just having casual sex or whatever, you know what I mean, or whatever, to the point where, you know, they met up later on, met up, two people that I know met up, and my partner was like, you know, telling the other person like, yo, well, you know, what's up with what that mouth do? right. But they already have established this type of thing where they doing what they do. You smell me, with no money involved, right?
Yeah.
Other cuz said, "Oh shit, you know what to do, but what them pockets do though?
Okay.
You got some money. You got some money.
Wow.
True story.
All right.
I won't reveal sex, gender, race. I won't. But that's true story, though. That's a true story. So I said today it might go, you know, better. I know. I think it will go over much better than it would, say, 4 or 5 years ago. And I blame it on the city girls, man.
Hey, speaking of money and dates and all that other stuff, because I think it was last episode we talked about that $1,000 date. I had a conversation with somebody about that, and they was actually there's a homeboy and a homegirl, and so lady said that most of the time on first dates with guys, she insists that she pays because she want a nigga to know up front that I don't need your money.
I don't need you. Yeah. Okay.
She says she insists that she pays.
Okay.
After that, you know, is no, like, if he want to pay, he pay, you know, or we might go Dutch, or I might get this one, he get that one. But she's like, I don't let no nigga pay for anything for me on the first date.
Okay.
Okay. All right. The dude was like, he said, I got a 3-date rule. He said, you know, I'm gonna pay for the first, pay for the second. He said, by the time the third come out and you ain't reached for nothing, ain't try to pay no tip, I'm starting to get the feeling that you might be out here for some free meals.
All right.
Which I can feel that too.
I can feel it. I think that's clever for the woman to do that. I think that's pretty clever. That never really happened to me.
Nah. Yeah, not on no first date.
Yeah, no, but then again, man, I've never really been the one to say, hey, let's go out on the date. Like, that's just not in my bag. I've never been the date bag, bro. I don't know. It's never been. And when I go on dates, it's because I already know the woman. Honestly.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, in the past,
I'd be like, hey, we need to go out, have something to eat, get some drinks, get to know each other. Son, I'll pull that one out quick. I'm not gonna lie.
They go have some drink.
Yeah, let's go have some drinks, conversation. Let's do something, or you know,
You talking about as a first joint?
Yeah, but you know, I don't like personal first dates either, though. I kind of like you know, I guess kind of like kind of like a sparring match, or you know, the first couple rounds when you know boxing start, like you feeling the person out. Like I'd rather a first date like that. Let's see what we, you know, see how this chemistry or this vibe or this energy, you know, works. Because hell, we might not even like really fuck with each other like that. Like we can go out and you can be the most annoying person on the planet, said girl that was in the damn comedy show I went to a while back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my first dates rarely would include anything like lavish or extravagant.
I got you.
Nope. Not at all. So when talking about relationship issues, with how do you feel about, you know, that with, I mean, discussing with family and friends?
It all depends on who it is, man. I'm able to I pick and choose. I know who I can go to and who I can get advice from.
Mm-hmm.
I think it boils down to uh, protecting my feelings and protecting if it's another person involved, protecting them also. I think that comes into play.
Okay.
And the reason and I'm going that way because um, shout out to Brittany Carter, Brittany and Sean Carter, or Brittany and Jermaine Carter, whatever you want to call them, Sean. Uh, but she put up a post last night and said, one thing about it is I try to keep. She was saying that one thing about it, she wants to stay out of her friend's business because you keep me out your business because when that person does you wrong, don't expect me to forgive them just because you have.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So when you just asked me that question, that automatically popped into my mind because you have to be careful with what you tell your family and your friends because they're overprotective. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Right. Even with me, a situation with with one of my best friends, not my best friend, you know what I mean? He went through a bad time with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
This is a woman that we went to school with that I know. You feel me?
Yeah.
But when he told me on the back end, he told me what was going on with her and what she was doing to him and what went on. He tried to forgive her. I couldn't.
Right. Yeah.
You smell? Because that's my man's.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't. So she's forever a crock of shit to me because she hurt my man. Now he's straight now.
Right.
But I can't now. I can't fuck with you now.
Yeah. Ain't no coming back.
Yeah, I can't fuck with it. And the one and the girl was the homie to me before they even started. You know what I mean?
Right. Uh-huh.
So you just gotta pick and choose, be careful with, man. If you're gonna go there, you gotta be the person that's telling the information, you gotta be willing to accept whatever comes with that. And two, understand that you have to understand that you have to be willing to accept the judgmental part of it on the back. You know what I mean? On the back end, like you got to be willing to take that.
Yeah.
So pick dudes, man.
I don't know. For some reason, I'm a little more inclined to have more talks with my close friends than actual family. And it might be for that reason. You know what I'm saying? That judgment factor. Because I tend to discuss things a little more intimately with close friends.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because of lack of judgment from, well, not lack of judgment, but the judgment factor from family. You know what I'm saying? Like because if you think about it, well, for me, I have some of the wildest conversations with my friends that I don't necessarily have with family members. Like, I think more of my closest friends know how I give it up on certain levels or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? You've had trips like niggas then looked across the balcony and oh shit, oh, got somebody spread out on, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit you would never tell like mom, your dad, your brother, you know what I'm saying? Like and I think I've been there before to where I've told my mom some things and me and this young lady went through some things. And, my mom was just talking to us like, I ain't never seen my son like this about a woman before. Blah 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 blah. The last woman he was with, she was nice, but I can see that to him, you don't compare. Like, well, she don't compare to you. Like you, like I've never, you know what I'm saying, but. I don't know how this girl flipped that whole conversation to some other shit. Like, yeah, your mom was talking to me. And I'm like, all right.
If you talk about who I think you're talking about, I know how that motherfucker flipped it, but that we don't got to go into that. Anyway, and that's another. That is another example. That's another example. right? That's that's another example, right? I won't ever be able to look at that person the same, cuz.
Yeah. Fuck shit. Yeah.
Anyway, but
Right.
the point I'm making, you know what I mean? The point I'm making is you got to be careful with that crap, because
Mm-hmm.
ain't no certain people, certain things ain't no coming back for it.
Yeah.
And I can say the same for me. It's some folks out here that used to fuck with me, heard some stories or heard whatever went on or whatever, and heard one side of it, and now they not me. And I can tell, I can tell.
Yeah.
But I call it out, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna wear it. I'm aware.
Yeah. And I could definitely speak in instances, and it's just, and that's the tricky part too, to where people feel like they getting in situations to where, and going back to what you said about what Brittany posted. I mean, I think is you can feel that way on one side of it, you know what I'm saying? But before you have venom for somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least be able to know that other side of the story. Like, don't just be mad at Dre or Reggie or whoever else just because some shit happened, but you don't know the full story. You just know this person's side of the story of what happened.
Well, let's be honest, bro. When it comes down to your dog,
yeah,
does the other side really matter? You just know whatever happened, you know that your partner is fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't really matter when you went through what you went through, right? It didn't really matter what the fuck happened.
Mm-hmm.
All I knew is that you was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And that automatically made me look at said person that way, like, you fucking dog, you piece of dog. You know what I mean?
But you a smart man. You
yeah, of course.
Put two and two together.
Yeah, right. But and even in your wrongdoings, you my man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It does it really make a difference in on the other side? Because I knew both sides of that,
right? And it don't,
and it still didn't make me be like, oh, it still made me look like you some bullshit, girl.
Yeah. But we can bond on that level too, because you've been through some shit, the same shit, so you know how it is to be like, okay, you know what, I fucked up, but this is what I'm on, and I'm trying to da 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 da. But said person might be like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But you know what? I'm gonna play both sides of the fence or do whatever else just because you fucked up, and now you got to move heaven and earth to get back in good graces. But while you doing that, such and such is on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Dirty game.
Dirty game, man. You gotta be careful what you tell motherfuckers, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially back to that, because then if you do happen to get back with that person, and then your family's looking at you like, all right, you bring this bitch around, like,
it's sweet.
Or you bring this nigga, you're like, yeah, listen, I'll fight this motherfucker up in here, like,
it's sweet, like, we on notice now. We on notice. Ain't nothing happening on my watch type shit. Yeah.
Because imagine going to your ladies like family reunion or something, and her brother's looking at you like, yeah, nigga. You say something quick as you want.
I've been on you.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Yo, that's wild as fuck, bro. Yeah, nigga.
Go up to the truth, though.
Them niggas over there whispering and shit to each other. Like, That's yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. He gonna fuck up. Don't worry about it. He gonna say, yeah. You can't even go talk to the nigga, give him a pound and shit, because they energy all crooked and shit.
They already wait.
Yeah.
They already got an agenda, man.
You might want to be like, hey, you better talk to your brother. I still one of these niggas out here.
I'll pop off in this bitch, nigga. And I'm gonna take my ass whipping like a man, but I will. Somebody coming with me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Somebody. Hey, if a nigga still off on you,
Okay.
of course, if he steals off on you and get the better of you, he's gonna make it seem like he beat your ass.
Yeah, of course.
But how valid is that?
If somebody steal you,
Yeah. How do you look at that? Like nigga, are you serious? Like, how valid is that to you? Like you
today, bro, it's like, bro, like today, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're grown ass men. If a man steal off and punch me in my shit, he punch me in my shit. Like, what can I do? Oh yeah, the nigga punched me in my shit. He's a grown man.
But are you accepting it as an ass whooping?
I'm accepting it as me getting punched in my shit. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about at this point, you know.
Yeah. Are you shooting a fair one? If you got a problem with a nigga, are you stealing him or are you shooting a fair one?
No, I would never. I've never just stole off on anybody ever. I've never done that. I've never just ran up on niggas, just hit them. I've never done that.
Yeah, I can't agree with that.
That's not my thing. If the times that I fought, like it was like, look, bro, without words, like in so many words, I'm trying to bust your ass. I'm about to bust your ass. Get ready. This is what type time I'm on. Like but run up on somebody and just hit them, just like, nah, I never done that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's sucker shit. But
yeah, I never done that. I need your best. If when I used to fight and shit, I want your best.
Right. Let's get to these unapologetic truths, man.
So
we can get up out of here. I got a true. I think it's like 2 true or false in here.
Yeah.
And I flipped this around because I ain't want it to be solely on the man aspect, because I know how some people get. But your significant other has company. You supposed to take your ass to the room. True or false?
True.
Okay.
True.
All right. So when you got company over, your woman's supposed to be like, you don't necessarily tell her, but that should be that's implied.
That's definitely implied. Okay. I spoke it like, handle your scandal, say what you're gonna say, do what you're gonna do, but scram.
Beat it.
Yeah, beat it. Yeah. Yeah, beat it. So
I'm with you. Yeah, because I mean,
because I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, let me entertain my company, just like I would let you entertain your company. If you ask me like, hey, come out here, then I am. But I'm not. I might not stay too long. I'm gonna leave, go back, do what I'm doing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna crack a couple of jokes, You know what I'm saying? Find out how Potter doing, and then I'm gone.
Yep, get on like you've been shit on. Yeah.
I'm gone after that.
I'm with you.
Everybody does not understand that, though. I'm learning that over time. I'm learning that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's true for both of us. Getting to know you, as in dating, getting to know you does not mean I owe you time and attention.
That's false.
Okay.
I can't subscribe to that.
Keyword, owe you.
Owe you. Okay. You don't owe nobody shit.
Right. So I say it's true.
It's true.
For the simple fact of, I'm going to give you, but I don't owe you. I think we're owed. When someone says that's kind of like entitlement. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm using it wrong, but it's kind of like, I guess, somebody
obligation.
inch. Yeah, it's an obligation. You give somebody an inch, you take a mile, or we don't necessarily have to talk every day. I can hit you up. Hey, how you doing? Because there's a bunch of ways to get to know somebody.
Right.
So yeah, I don't owe you time and attention. Let's get it and see how things progress and whatever. It is what it is. But I don't necessarily expect a text every day, a phone call every day, or whatever else. But that's just me.
I'll agree. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Like,
once we're solidified, on a more personal level, yeah. I think. Well, I'm not even gonna say them, but but that's when you definitely want to give that person time and attention and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Because you went through all the other shit. But
yeah.
Last one.
Shit.
Your partner says, "I think we should take a break from each other and a relationship."
Ooh.
Yeah. You have sex. Are you wrong?
No.
You're gonna hear about that.
But here's why though.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: when people do shit like that, when people say things like that, they say break, right? And in their mind, the break has everything to do with what they want you to do with your life.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
Motherfucker, you don't control what I do with my life. You control what you do with your life. And with your life, you're telling me that you want a break from me and mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you have say-so over. You don't have a say-so over what the fuck I do.
Right. And I shouldn't be obligated to not move how I want to do what I want to because you said you wanted a break from, like you said, from me and this relationship.
Yeah. Me in the past, my toxic ass once upon a time, I did that type of shit. You know what I mean? But I had to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
And well, it was coming off the premises of something may have happened. You may have done something. Argument happened, a fight happened. It's just like I think we need time apart. We need a break. We need to be good on this relationship. But there are people that will think like your whatever is supposed to go on pause as well.
You're leaving. Listen, we all human, man. You're leaving yourself open for whatever, to come into play, to happen when you do shit like that, bro. Ain't no stipulation, ain't no fucking stipulation, no shit like that, man. Hey, and no matter, and even if it is, I don't trust niggas, man. So when it boils down to it, you can tell me a million times what you gonna do, what you ain't gonna do, but human factor comes into play. You don't know. I don't know what the fuck you gonna do. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I'm with you, hey man. Listen, I'm not wrong for it. I already know, ladies. I know I'm gonna hear it from y'all. I know it. Niggas just think they can fuck up and go out there if you want to get some time to think about the relationship and put shit together. Niggas just think they can fuck up and just go get some pussy. I know. I'm gonna hear that. But guess what? Either we together, or we not together.
all right.
What if this break results in us never getting back together?
Facts. I'm just on ice for you.
But you're supposed to wait, remember? You supposed to
do shit, Rich.
You supposed that's what a real man would do, Andre. And I'm not. No one else said that, but I can hear it. I can hear my friends saying. I can hear these women saying it.
Me too.
That's what a real
Me
man.
too. Listen, I don't think I have, but I probably have heard that once or twice. You know what I mean? I don't remember, but I probably have. I wouldn't doubt it.
Would you hold said female to those same standards? Like if you was the one that initiated, said, "Look, And you know how we are when it comes to when what we think is ours, that pussy we think. Would you hold her to the same thing if she, I want to take a little break and come to find out, she fucked somebody?
Oh, today, no. Because at the end of the day, back in the day, of course, man, like, bitch, no, you better not. But right? But today, it's like, man, people chasing happiness, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know what I mean? And if somebody make them feel good, you're going some way, somehow, you're going to entertain it. You're going to see what that looks like. You're going to see what that tastes like. You're going to see what that feels like. You know,
Right.
it's just human nature, bro. Like we take that, they don't take that into consideration, bro. We are fucking human, bro. We're not fucking robots, man.
Yeah.
Shit happens. Connections happen. Fuck ups happen. Breakups happen. Breaks happen.
Yeah, I couldn't hold her to it. I honestly, I don't really, 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 really understand the taking a break thing. If you're gonna say, you know what, we need a little time.
Yeah.
I just need to get my mind, my thoughts right. I understand that. But once you inject the words, we need a break from each other, we need to chill, we on this relationship and just figure things out, then I'm like, okay, so yeah.
I'll be back. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
You want to fuck up?
Yeah. I'm going to fuck off.
You tell me that, or you trying to go fuck off, bro? Go ahead. Then.
Oh shit.
Go ahead.
Oh man. They're gonna say no. We honestly have to get our mind right. Especially if it's something that they're trying to process. If it's you wasn't forthcoming, or you cheated, or you lied about this. All right. Anyway, we good though. Let's wrap it. Let's wrap it.
Man, shout out to the home team, man. Shout out to the DMV area. Shout out to North Carolina. Shout out to you, big dog. Shout out to my support system, man, who's been here with me every step of the way. And for the summer, and it's a new summer for me, something different from me. But as it comes to a close, I got to thank my support system, whether it be Jarvis, whether it be Nia, whether it be Laisha, whether it be Mo, my one of my biggest supporters. Everybody who looks out and checks for me, or checks on me. And as always, mental health is real. I guess I spoke my little man up because he's looking at me crazy right now. But always, mental health is real. Myself and Reg, we may not be subject matter experts on mental health, but I can assure you, before you harm yourself or you harm others, tap into our individual podcasts or our personal, or our Unapologetic Deep podcast on IG. And I can assure you, before you harm yourself, you harm others, that we will get you the help that you need. Other than that, different toilet, same shit, big dog.
Yes, sir. I thank everybody for the love, support, rocking with us, tuning in for another episode. We definitely appreciate it. All my loved ones, all my families, my friends, especially you, Dre. I like, of course, we got the chemistry. Keep rolling, man. But yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, today is a gift. That's why it's the present. Don't take nothing for granted. Have fun. Do what you want to do, and just be safe. That's one thing, man. I've definitely learned this year. Don't take nothing for granted, because you gotta, like as Dre would say, gamble on yourself.
You bet on black.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in another episode on Unapologetic Podcast, always with unfiltered uncensored, all that good stuff. I fucked that all up. But we will see y'all.
Like, subscribe. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Like, subscribe, and share. Trading Nomad, Reg, Prime Minister. We are out of here.
All right.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.